Hello everyone, my name is Tepang Khowak and I'm the founder of I Know You Know, a YouTube channel that shares information about careers, life after high school, and opportunities that are available to you. This is part 2 of a video that we started filming on my channel. So feel free to firstly watch part 1 of this video where you can get to know a little bit more about where this whole conversation started. But for now, be ready for part 2. Enjoy. Tell me, with your host family, what language do they speak and how did you navigate that?
Okay, that's an interesting question. I think normally for like an average German family, a host family would probably speak German, and they would not really know how to speak English. English is not big here. Everything in Germany is done in German. Every single thing. You go to the cinema, it's in German. Movies are in German. Shows on TV, American shows that are English are turned into German. So yeah, everything is in German. So normally people even speak German. Host families normally speak German, but my family specifically, they speak really, really good English. I think they're a very open family who have traveled the world, who have got to live in different parts of the world. So they've got the chance to speak a lot of English, and they learned English at a very young age. So for them, their English was really good. So they spoke English to me, a lot of English to me. In fact, they were not even supposed to speak so much English to me because I was supposed to learn German. But I think we spent most of the time speaking English. But yeah, we spoke German now and then, but mostly just English. I mean, even the kids here can speak English.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, generally in my house, we spoke English most of the time.
Oh, wow. That's actually quite, I guess, cool because I suppose you felt less alone because you could actually speak to people that understood you up until the time you could speak a bit of German. Can you speak German, by the way?
Yeah, yeah, I can. I can actually.
Okay, that's nice. Um, What would you say are your key takeaways from this experience? I mean, you nearing the end of your year abroad. What would you say are the key takeaways from your experience?
I think a few things I would like to bring back with me is a little bit of the planning here because there's really just a lot of planning that like a different kind of planning that Germans have. Like example, in my home, you've got like a calendar that has everybody's name.
Okay.
So yeah, like the name of everybody who lives in the house, the kid's
Okay.
name and the family's name and my name. And when anyone has something to do, or when someone has something planned, maybe they need to go to the bank, maybe they need to go to someone's party, whatever it is, it's written down. So everything is written down. It's like they collect data for everything that's happening in everybody's life. And I've seen that it helps a lot when it comes to planning, um, generally of the family and how the family functions. And it's always just good to know what's happening in people's lives as well. People that live with you in the house. So yeah, I think that's one thing I'd love to take home. And then there's something here in German called Advent calendar. So it's
Okay.
something that takes place in December. It's it starts on the 1st of December until the 24th of December. And Advent calendar is basically a calendar where you get a present every single day for 24 days of December. So
Is,
it's like
is
it's like you get a present every single day for 24 days
from who?
from people in the house. Like we give one
Okay.
another present in the house for 24 days. So basically, I make a present. I make an advent calendar for my brother. My brother makes it for the sister. The sister makes it for the other sister. The sister makes it for the mom. The mom makes it for the dad. So everybody has a present. Everybody has an advent calendar. So every single day, you open up your present, and then inside, uh, there's something small, either like a chocolate or a pen or like little cute nice presents. for
That's
24
very
days.
nice.
That's very nice, and I find it so cute, and I find it really really interesting. And it's something that I would definitely love to do in South Africa. Either do it for my mom or for I don't know my family or friends or whoever. I think I find it really really nice. Maybe I could even use it for birthdays and call it like a birthday calendar for someone's birthday month. Give them like a present every single day, and
That's
then yeah, I think then the last thing I would bring with me is generally just the knowledge that I got here, the experience that I got here, the open mindedness that I received here. Yeah, generally just the change of thought that I got coming here, and just I don't know, applying it on my daily life, depending on whatever situation comes or however I view life. Yeah, generally just the general knowledge that I got here.
That's actually quite interesting. And I want to ask, how do you think this experience has sort of shaped you? And I'm now talking obviously personally, but also professionally as well, with some of the plans you have when you get back to the country. Like, what are you thinking of doing? And how has this experience sort of influenced that?
I think first of all, the most important thing is without putting too much pressure on myself, but just generally the thought that I've got an opportunity, I received an opportunity to go to another country, an opportunity that not so many South Africans get. Um, Thinking to myself that I really need to use it. So something has to come out of it. I think that's the first thing that I have. Just uh, like motivation for myself to think that, yo, man, you got an amazing opportunity. So you really need to use it and bring something out of it. So I think that's the first thing that it changes me. Just motivation for me to do something for myself and do something for my community. And I think another thing that I learned is the German language. So that's one thing that I learned. I can speak German. I can even, because at work we speak only German. On my daily life, I speak German to the community here. Everybody speaks German, as I mentioned. So whenever I need to do anything, I need to do it in German. So I learned the language. And I'm definitely going to take that with me and use that in my profession. I'd like to get into a job that involves the language which I learned here. Yeah. And then another thing that I'd like to bring back is generally the skills, because I got to work a lot with technology here because of Corona. So a lot of things were online based. A lot of things were video based. A lot of things were technical because we couldn't meet personally. So we worked with a lot of, I guess, softwares that I've never worked with before. And that's something that I would definitely take back into South Africa. And definitely, I'm just inspired um, by coming here and seeing how great this country is and how how effective everything is, and how the sculptures look, how the architecture here looks, just generally how the country is so developed. And just to think that we as South Africa are still on the way and we're gonna get there. And for us to get there together as a country, I need to do something. And yeah, so yeah, I'd also like to start a business when I get back to South Africa. So yeah, I guess I have a lot of dreams that yeah, that I like to get into. But as I mentioned earlier, that when I speak about things before they happen, they're probably not going to happen. So let me not get too deep into this.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We don't want, I know you know, to be blamed for things not happening. So
Exactly, exactly.
that's okay. So lastly, I just want to get into, obviously you got to meet a lot of people that were also from like other countries and stuff. What are some of the other opportunities that people have used to get to Germany? I mean, you obviously mentioned that you went through volunteering. You've also mentioned that you can go study abroad, sort of be an exchange student. What are some of the opportunities that you can maybe list, that people can sort of check out if they want to go abroad, either to Germany or to other places, really. But yeah, you can just list them.
Okay, I think first of all, talking about studying, I was talking about university, but there's also opportunities of coming here as a high school student.
Oh,
So
wow.
I even know people from South Africa who came to Germany as a high school student to come and do an exchange here. And Germany usually does these exchange with America as well. So, but obviously that depends on which school you come from in South Africa. Maybe your school
Yeah.
doesn't even know about it. So maybe it's something that you could present to your principal, and maybe you could get into contact with a certain German school, and then yeah, you could make your way through Germany. So that's one opportunity. And then another opportunity is becoming an au pair. So I met a few South Africans when I was in Amsterdam, and when we spoke, they told me that they came here to au pair actually. Usually girls do that, but guys are also welcome to do that. It's not only limited to females.
Maybe just
That's
for the
also, I think,
sake of
one.
the viewers who don't know what that is, can you just explain a bit what that entails?
Okay, so an au pair is basically going to a foreign country to live with a family. But basically, the aim is that you are going to be assisting the family. So maybe it's a family of a single mother, example, a single mother with two kids who has a very time consuming job. So basically your job going to the family is would be going there to just assist the family. So you would be there helping the kids maybe when they need to go see the doctor, spending time with the kids in the weekend. Maybe the family needs to go on holiday, you take care of the house. Maybe they need to buy groceries. Usually they give you a car. Then you just go do the groceries with your car. So basically you are a family assistant. In some cases, you cook for them as well. In some cases, you clean the house as well. So basically, you live with a family and then you get paid as well doing that. So it's basically like a job. And then obviously, you've got your free time where you get to do your own personal things as well and explore the country as you want and spend time with your friends. And yeah, so it's pretty broad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
So, and then other
studying
opportunities.
as a student, studying as a high scholar, volunteering or pairing.
For pairing, yeah. And another opportunity would be teaching, but I think teaching would fall generally under working and getting a job. Um, or maybe let's put it as different things because teaching is very special because there's a lot of people that go to Asian countries specifically for teaching,
Yeah.
and they don't necessarily need to have taught English. Teaching, have studied teaching, but I don't have too much knowledge of on that. I'm sure I know we'll get a specialist when it comes to that topic at some point. But teaching in Asian
Definitely.
countries is also a very big thing. And then generally getting a job as well in foreign countries is also pretty good because you come as a foreigner, you come as someone who's international, so you come with a different perspective. And uh, some companies really, really like that. So yeah, I think those are the opportunities. And I think another one would be an agency. By agency, I mean just looking for an agency that finds opportunities for you. So an agency will find different opportunities for you to go abroad, whether it's through any of these any of these things that I've already mentioned or other opportunities. So just basically finding an agency. And then the last one I want to mention is as an intern. That's good for students, people who are still studying, or people who just graduated to go anywhere abroad to go there as an intern, which would be maybe 6 months, 1 year. Yeah, it depends on the company. So it just depends on you finding a company, speaking to them, and yeah, taking it from there.
All right. Thank you very, very much for sharing this information with us. We'll definitely put as much information in the description box as possible for everyone to kind of like follow up on some of the opportunities and just to learn more and do more research by themselves. But thank you so much for coming here and sharing this.
Thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and thank you to I Know You Know for doing this interview with me. I hope you guys at least walk away with one thing. And if you want to check out part 1, check the link in the description. Part 1 is on I Know You Know's channel. So go to the channel, go watch the part 1 and subscribe to my channel and I Know You Know's channel. From myself, Duduzane Mqaba, thank you very much for watching this video. Goodbye.